guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my September favorites. Where has the time gone? I mean, we are inching towards the end of the year and I cannot believe we're there. We're almost there. So let's get started, guys. I wanted to start with what I have on my lips. This is by Fashion Fair. This is a new brand. I think they're relaunched, revamped, and I believe they also have complexion products. So they have come out also with a lipstick. Fashion Fair, beautiful. Look at the packaging, gold and white, and wait for it, magnetic. Their formula is so creamy and so pigmented. I wouldn't say creamy, like heavier. It's very lightweight and it's honestly, I I think this feels like butter on the lips, and the way it just smooths. Look at that. I barely touched it and look at that pigmentation. So incredibly smooth. It reminds me of Bite Beauty's Luminous Creme lipstick. Basically a balm and lipstick together. It's not like very lightweight where the lipstick itself just like doesn't stay put on the lips, just wears off. This very much stays put on the lips. It feels like a balm and definitely has a glossy finish. So it's not in, it's I would not even consider this like a satin finish. It definitely very glossy. Look at my lips. It's so glossy. And this is in the shade Spicy Plum, and I think this was $26. It's not crazy expensive. Yes, it's definitely on the higher end, but it's not like closer to $40. Not Pat McGrath lipstick, nothing like that. So I love this, $26, and incredible formula. Honestly, the only reason I haven't bought more is because I just don't. I'm wearing a mask all the time, and it just like makes it impossible to wear a stunning gorgeous lipstick formula like this. Only maybe when I'm like going on a hike and maybe sitting at the beach maybe, but otherwise that's I'm like I'm so in love with this formula. So beautiful. I love that. And another formula that I have been absolutely in love with is the Balm Creamy Lip Stain in the shade Konichiwa. This is kind of lighter for me. Um, Look at that. It's kind of light, but the first layer I put this on, I just like put it on as like a very sheer layer, so much so that my natural lip color kind of peeks out. And then the second layer, I just put it just in the center of the lips, not like all the way, just in the center. And that gives like a pop, and also that sheer layer that I first put on kind of acts like a, I don't know, like a very mild lip liner, but not very defined, but it's still there. So it kind of gives like a dimension, and it looks beautiful. I have received so many compliments whenever I put Konichiwa on. It gives that fresh look. It just like lifts that face up. Honestly, I'm telling you, try a soft peach, like a nude peach lip color. I know it's like a little hard to find nude peach lip colors, darker skin. It's definitely like a trial and error method, because it could be very dark or like medium dark, kind of looks like a terracotta, or it could be very light, kind of looking ashy. But this is like a very happy in between. It's like beautiful. It looks beautiful. I really love it. It just lifts the face. It just like pops, makes your lips pop, makes it look so fresh and youthful. I'm telling you that fresh peach lipstick, it's a game changer. I'm telling you, it really changes the way your entire face looks. It's stunning. So let's talk about cheeks. This is my absolute favorite in the recent times. I just got this, of course. This is Sephora's collections S Clean. It says S Clean, so I looked up the ingredients. I think it's formulated without it's vegan, it's paraben free, fragrance free, and mineral oil free. I think that's what they mean by S Clean. So maybe it's like a little line in the Sephora collection brand. So it's called the Clean Velvet Cream Blush Palette. They have two. This is in the shade Spice. So yeah, these are the colors. Very pretty. I am in love with the formula. that beautiful glossy watermelony cheek is color is this one. It's a berry shade, I would say, more than like a reddish watermelon. It's more of a berry shade, and the formula is amazing. Let me first quickly swatch it, because once it sets, I really want you to see the lasting power. It's not slippery, it's not a very glossy finish at all. This, once this sets on your face, it's not going to give you a glossy finish. That's not what the formula is like. It has this dry slip feel, like a silicone dry slip feel. Look at that, no glossy at all. It's like that velvety dry slip silicone kind of texture and finish. The finish is also like a silicone matte lipstick finish. That's how it also feels. So once it sets, so it's a cream to powder formula, so this is gonna set, and then the lasting power is so good, so good, you'd be surprised. Hang on, obviously it's not a stain, so I want to like do a little bit of a like smudging to show you, but obviously it's like getting smudged a little bit, but look at that, the most of the color kind of is staying put. Look at that, it's really good, guys. Such a amazing formula, and such a this retails for $18, and made in Canada retails for $18, and vegan, paraben free, fragrance free. The ingredients are also clean, the price is incredible, the color selection is beautiful. There is also another palette which I'm seriously considering getting. I don't have it right now, but I'm kind of itching to get it. I think I will, yeah. So it's a beautiful palette, definitely give it a try. It's only $18. It's like definitely drugstore pricing. Anything that you see and find at drugstore, it's probably the same price. So I am in love with this palette. So I quickly want to show you guys something that I've been trying on my cheeks. So I want to quickly come closer and show you what my skin looks like. It's like zero glitter, and it honestly does not look like I have product on. It just looks like, look at that, it looks like this area, of course here it's like bumps and inflammation, but just this area, look at it, it looks like my skin looks like silk. It just like I applied moisturizer, and like my skin is so fresh and so healthy. These two, guys, I've been using. This is Laura Geller's Balance and Glow. I know it says illuminating foundation. It does give coverage because it is like a powder foundation, but you can just apply very lightly, and look at that. It's just like it is a very thin powder. It's a very thin powder, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very thin powder. So I use the Strobe Cream as a base. Let me quickly show it to you how I do it. So I do like Strobe Cream. Strobe Cream is like the best of the best. Like, look at that, that's like, it melted away. But that is Strobe Cream by itself. So I'm gonna take, I do have a brush, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm taking a brush and the other hand, and I'm just like, this is the Baked and Glow Foundation in Tan, so I'm just taking a little bit on the brush, and where are you? I'm just gonna put this on top of it. Look at that, that's what it looks like. It looks like my skin is beautifully moisturized, and it does, and just like the most healthiest youthful glow. And this is how I've been wearing my highlighter, so to speak, this past month, and I've been loving it. There's like basically not a lot of pigment itself, so this is your actual skin, but just like 1000% young and youthful, and just like there's no product basically to sink in the lines of your skin. Strobe Cream just like melts, disappears basically, but does its magic. So yeah, that is like the combination I've been using as a highlighter, and I've been obsessed with it. Honestly, I've been obsessed. Speaking of Laura Geller's baked foundation, I also wanted to give a shout out to the regular foundation. That one was a glowy powder, like a more like just your overall glow powder. This is not a glow powder, but this is called Balance and Brighten. I love this powder too. It like so, this one has a better coverage actually than the glow powder. This is in the shade tan. Again, it's a very thin powder, guys, but when you pick it up in the brush and apply it, it just smooths your skin out. It definitely gives coverage, and it just gives the most beautiful look to your skin. I am obsessed with both of these powders from Laura Geller. I have both tan and deep, and I just use the deep is a little bit more red, tan is a little bit more yellow, and I've been like just constantly obsessed with these two powders. And yeah, I think we're getting closer to the end. We have sunscreens, and then we have one nail polish, and that is it. We're done. So let's talk about my absolute favorite, another winner, just because of how amazing the price, the quantity, everything about it is just like fantastic. Except one. This is Kinlo. What is it called? Because it's all rubbed off. Sun rays, I think. Golden rays sunscreen. Okay. Kinlo Golden Rays Sunscreen. The only thing I hate about this, absolutely detest about this, is the packaging. I've managed to hold on to this little cap, but it's any day now. It's probably getting lost, and it's like getting so dirty around here, and there's barely any lettering left. Like everything's just rubbed off. So, and this is this kind of aluminum packaging, the bottle, so anyways, this is a physical, so let's talk about what I absolutely love, and I'm featuring this as my favorite, right? So 19.99, I think it's $90, and the Kinlo is a Naomi Osaka's brand, the world number one tennis player, and she came up with she wanted to create a sunscreen for melanated skin. So you can just shut your eyes and buy this. Just close your eyes and buy this. Because there's nothing there to think about. There's absolutely nothing there to think about. This is a physical sunscreen. Zinc oxide 12%, and then this is also cruelty free, I think, and you get two fluid ounce. I think you get 2 fluid ounce. Yes, you get 2 fluid ounce, more than Colorescience's face shield. I think you get 1.8 fluid ounce of product in this one, and here you get 2 fluid ounce and $19. That is drugstore skincare pricing. In fact, Olay is actually on the expensive side. It's a good brand. CeraVe is also a good brand in the drugstore, but those are expensive. Not even $90. They're definitely closer to the $30 price range. I'm telling you, if you have darker skin tone, just blindly get it. $19. Yes, I actually ended up paying for shipping and everything. So shipping, tax, and everything, I believe I paid $25 or $26. So still, including all that, still it's a great price. You just cannot beat that. There's no argument here, to be honest. Just get it. If you have darker skin tone, no arguments. Get it. This is Kinlo's, and oh wait, Golden Rays. Let me quickly now, Colorescience also has the face shield in the shade bronze, but that is more red. This one, as the name suggests, Golden Rays, this one is more yellow, and I think this is more suitable to my skin tone because it is more yellow. And yeah, look at that, it just melted away. It's such a lightweight formula. Usually physical sunscreens have that pasty consistency, thick, like not like a toothpaste, but think toothpaste, but more like an emollient toothpaste. Toothpaste is very solid, right? More emollient toothpaste kind of a consistency, but this one is very lightweight, actually quite runny, and feels like a serum. It blends into the skin like in seconds. I kind of like this a tiny bit better than the Colorescience Face Shield in Bronze, just because of the price and how much amazing this is. And the tint and the consistency, everything is amazing. The only downside I would say for Kinlo is that the it doesn't have a PA rating. The Colorescience Face Shield all have PA ratings. PA rating in a sunscreen is a rating that's given to a sunscreen to show how effective it is from fighting UVA rays in specific, just for UVA rays, because UVA rays is the rays that penetrates deep within your skin and causes that irreparable damage, things that anti-aging, things that cannot be reversed. So that's a very, very, very bad rays, so you don't want that on your skin. So Kinlo does not have that PA rating, so we don't know how effective it is against UVA rays, but all of Colorescience's face shields and body shields too. Body shields is for the same thing for the body. So face shields and body shields have a PA rating, so that's something to consider. So otherwise, in every other way, I really like Kinlo. Let's quickly talk about Colorescience face shield. So this is in the original but matte. So surprise, I don't have the original right now, I only have the matte, but I will link that video down below where I do like a tint comparison between the original with the original finish and the original with matte finish. The matte, actually, thanks to a friend who mentioned this in a video, that the matte has a different tint to the original. The original was more peachy and much lighter. The matte is more brownish beige, and this really is more better for my skin tone. I really like this a little bit better. Look at that. Yes, it is not as amazing as this, but you should always understand that just because it's slightly different to your natural skin color doesn't mean it will leave a white cast. There are some sunscreens that leave white cast, but what I mean by that is whatever you put over that sunscreen, like to cover that cast or take the cast away, it's not going. You gotta wash your face and take that thing off. But this little bit of a skin difference, tint difference to your natural skin tone, when you put a powder over it, you will not see this cast. That's what I mean by it doesn't leave a white cast. Not it like melts into your skin and looks exactly like a skin. No. Physical sunscreens, you have to make a little bit of adjustments, but because at the end of the day you are going to set your face with a little bit of powder, otherwise sunscreens are going to look streaky. Physical sunscreens, at least. Chemical sunscreens are different. Physical sunscreens is going to look streaky, very unfinished and kind of clumsy. You gotta set your face with powder. So anyway, since you're setting your face with powder, that takes the problem of this mild cast that this leaves behind. So for me, that's A plus. That means it works perfectly. So yeah. One last item is my nail. I don't know if everybody might like this tone of green, but I don't have this tone of green in my collection. It's like a very serious, like, I know it kind of looks mint. Maybe in the video also looks mint, but it's kind of more like a parrot green. I know it's not like a shade reference a lot of people use. The reason I use it is because I'm from India, a tropical country, and there are parrots everywhere. So parrot green is a very popular reference, especially when you're going out to buy clothes or saris. They use parrot green. So yeah, this is like a different kind of green. I don't have that shade and I've been enjoying this. So yeah. Oh, hang on. I totally forgot. I wanted to talk about what I have on my eyes because I just like remember after talking about green. This is a very unique green. What I have on my eyes. The inner corner highlighter is Luxe. I know that because I absolutely love that shade. It's like a bright, oh my gosh, you can see that, green to gold. It's sensational. This is again Clionadh. This is what I have in an inner corner. I've always loved that ever since I first swatched it. I'm in love. I also have another green which I have on my eyes. This is so unique. I don't have a green like that. It's like a smoky green. It's like kind of smoky. It has like a dark base and it's like It's like vibrant here because it has gold, that kind of, but it's also like it has a black base. It's like best of both worlds, and it's so pretty. I don't know what it's called. I will put it down below. But Lux and this green, I've been using the green. This is what I have all over my lid, and yep, something I wanted to just share. And thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.